each other key things like if we miss an assignment or if we just mess up just a little bit or if we own coverage, we just try to help each other out as much as we can.
Just what was your focus this summer? What were some things that you really wanted to get accomplished this summer ready for camp?
Just kind of like our motto, play fast, play hard, you know. I wanted to get bigger and faster, and I wanted to make sure I could play faster if I recognize my play recognition.
I know Butch has said the depth chart really doesn't mean anything right now, but what was your reaction when you saw you were your first team?
Well, the depth chart really wasn't relevant. I mean, like I always say, you're really not just a full starter unless you're in the lineup for Alabama. And then again, you got to be in the second half. You got to be a starter in the second half. So all I say is it's not relevant. It's important, but it's not that irrelevant. And we're just working to get better.
What's the biggest difference between the secondary this year versus a year ago?
Well, it's a big difference, but that's the past, and we're moving on. And we're working to get better today.
Is there any way that, I mean, coaches talked all about trying to get you, Brian, Byron, all in the field at once. Is there any way that that's possible, or is it maybe too early to be looking into those kind of experimental kind of things?
I'm not sure because I'm not in the coaches meeting, but I sure hope so.
Why do you hope so?
Well, I mean, I feel like with anybody on the field, it's magic, but just to have kind of two veterans going at it with me,
you appreciate
special.
That, right?
Yeah.
What do you think the secondary is going to be most improved this year?
I feel like all around. We're gonna know our plays better. We're gonna play faster, and we're gonna attack.
I'm sure you've been asked already, but you know you had been it looked like running. I know they said you weren't a 2 in the spring, but you were running with the 2s a lot later at the end of spring, and then you were listed #1 on the depth chart going into camp. Did you know that, and were you surprised by it?
I did not know that. I don't really pay attention to the depth chart. I just work to get better every day, and I just want to compete, and that's what I do.
So it hadn't changed anything about anything on the practice field except for maybe a couple more reps, I guess?
In my eyes, I'm still #2, and I'm still working to get better to compete for #1.
How would you describe that competition between you and Moore? Because I guess a lot of people feel like because Randolph is so good with knowing the defense, he'll be back there, and then one of y'all will start next to him. You know, how's that battle kind of going on?
Well, it's just friendly competition. It's not like we're down on each other or anything. We're trying to help each other get better.
Are you still
that's what we're doing.